Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and while you absorb this beautiful Giants Tribal theme deck that I'm sure you're all mega excited about, because who doesn't love Giants Tribal? Let me tell you something quickly that is a new development in my life. I'm going to MTG Vegas in Las Vegas, Nevada on November 19th through 21st. I'll be there evening of the 18th through morning of the 23rd, I think. Like, I'm leaving on a Tuesday, I'm flying in on a Thursday. So if any of you are going to MTG Vegas and you want to get a token signed, or you want to just say hi, or maybe if you're lucky, catch me in a game of Commander when we need another, something like that, I'll be around. So if you see me, feel free to ask me if I have any signed tokens or signed Fervent Champions. I'm going to bring a little stack of them to give away as gifts to fans, and I'd love to meet all of you. So there, you have my permission. You can come up and ask me for tokens or something at reasonable times. At reasonable times. Don't maul me. Not in the bathroom. Okay. Never in the bathroom. Ever. Just saying. Never. Ever. In the bathroom. Okay. On that note, this is my Giant Tribal deck. Well, I mean, you get it. You get the joke by now. I can say that meme as much as I want, but we've got Galvanic Iteration and Expressive Iteration. It's really Iteration Tribal. And we've got Alrund's Epiphany for the combo. The reason I wanted to try Cyclone Summoner is because I was losing a good amount to the aggro decks, and Cyclone Summoner is something from the Simic ramp days that I really liked as a way to stabilize against them. We saw it in the sideboard of Worlds at Worlds with the Andre Strosky, the Checkhouse team, playing Izzet Epiphany. They had Cyclone Summoner in their sideboard, and I believe there was a Cyclone Summoner in the Grixis Lear sideboard as well, though I'm not positive. I have to go check the tape, but something tells me there were more Cyclone Summoners than expected at Worlds. So if you've been itching to pull this card out, if you crafted it for Simic Ramp in 2022 or something like that, and you want to play it, this is the shell that should do it. To add to our giant theme, don't forget, I've got Hall of the Storm Giants. I also added 3 copies of Battle of Frost and Fire, which does 4 damage to each non-giant creature and each planeswalker. Really good card with Divide by Zero. Really good card at Bridging the Gap. A lot of versions of this deck, including the one at Worlds, didn't have sweepers in the main deck. More of them have been that way. Burn Down the House was the choice at Worlds. And Burn Down the House is sweet with Galvanic Iteration. But Battle of Frost and Fire has its own kind of charm. It works really well with Divide by Zero because you can bounce it back to your hand. And it works really well with Cyclone Summoner because Cyclone Summoner bounces it back to your hand. So having Battle of Frost and Fire in the deck for me is actually a pretty big win. It's another rare you may have crafted in the past that you want to get some play out of. And believe it or not, well, I know that my decks contain a ton of rares and mythics and are definitely not budget. Something I do try to do after I know that many of you might have crafted cards to play with them, I do try to circle back to cards that you may have crafted for that one deck and try to repurpose them in the decks that are also doing well now, so that you can use the rare cards that you already crafted in a meta-relevant deck. And that's a lot of what we're doing here. So you can hate on me playing Alrund's Galvanic Iteration as much as you want to. It is the enemy. I think most people absolutely hate it, but it is a meta-relevant deck. And the aggro decks, actually, if you look at the stats coming through MTG data on Twitter, the stats say that the aggro decks are beating the crap out of this pile as it is. So adjusting to use Battle of Frost and Fire and Cyclone Summoner to combat those aggro decks makes a lot of sense to me. So I've already recorded the games, and we've got, at this point, a 67% win rate. Doing pretty good, 6-3. One of these is a lie, but you're going to have to watch the video to see it. You're going to have to figure out which win or which loss is the lie. But there is a bit of arena shenanigans in this video. A bit of getting scammed by the client in this video, and you'll probably enjoy it, I think, because you guys seem to like that kind of stuff. Other thing to say about the deck, we get to play some mirror matches, and I'm going to give you some tips on winning the mirror. It's one of the dumbest mirrors in the history of Magic the Gathering. Also, we play against a control deck, and I give you some pretty good tips on how to beat control with this deck, because I've been winning a lot of games against the Alrund's Epiphany decks with my blue-white build, especially the one with 4 negates and 3 test of talents. But it's mostly, and I'm going to tell you honest, I feel bad sharing this with the world. It's mostly because my opponents don't know what to do. Like they play their copied Galvanic Iteration and their Epiphany. They go for their combo way too early. Like way too early. And if you watch the video, I'm going to give you some tips about how to win this matchup versus Control, and then I'm going to regret it later because you guys are going to see me on ladder and you're going to use it against me. But this deck should always win that matchup. So hopefully those tips will help you out. And of course we get some aggro, including a pesky gatekeeper to Diamond 1 at the end of the video, and a very epic last match. So make sure you stay till the end, because of course that is very much appreciated from me. And on that note, I want to say before we go, like and subscribe if you enjoy it. I would really like to get to 140,000 because I hate being at a 9. I'm at 139,000. If I'm at 140,000 when I go to Vegas, I can just say, they're like, who the hell are you? Why did that person ask you for a free card and you gave it to them? I can be like, I have 140,000 subscribers on YouTube, bruh. Instead of being like, I have 139,000 subscribers. One just sounds cooler than the other because of the way brains work around numbers. So please subscribe. Let's go to 140K. Make my life a little bit easier. Make me sound cooler at MTG Vegas. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Thank you for watching the video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool. Bulimic werewolf. Ugh. Do not like looking at that when I start my games. So, on the draw, are we going to get to cast Battle of Frost and Fire? We have no acceleration for it. We have no early removal. Our 2-drop can be Jwari. Our 3-drop can be expressive into hopefully a 1-drop interaction. And then our 4-drop is Galvanic something. I have no idea if this is actually good enough. I think we try it, but could get run over. Like in my head, I'm picturing how it gets run over. So I don't know. I don't know. But we'll try it for science. Could be way too slow. Opponent's giving me nothing on the avatar. They have a green dragon, though. Gruul dragons? No sleeves? They busted out the rope to decide to keep their green hand. Nice. The divide by zero is now our turn 3. Definitely want to Zarya troll on turn 2. Don't want to play the island in case we draw a snarl, so what do we set this on? I'm going to set it on blue. It's a tricky one, because we might end up needing double red. You never know. Yep. Hard mode engage. We just want to try to keep everything in battle range. Don't let them get no 5/5s. What a thoughtful beverage Scotch is. Or a piece of tape. You don't have any timeouts. You're gonna have to make a choice. Or you're gonna time walk me. I don't know. We take those against green. We take those all the way. Oh, you need a good time walk when green is on the play, man. You need it badly. Its deck is so good. Perhaps too much Scotch? What do you guys think? Perhaps too much Scotch. Our opponent's on the floor, mouth open, drool puddle forming. We will see them in the morning. They will be found with a bottle in hand and the word defeat on their screen. Oh, they've relocated themselves. Let's try Fading Hope this one. If they had used a Snakeskin Veil there, we could Jwari the other. I think one's enough. Is one enough? think one's enough. Pretty good draw. Might help us ramp into what we need. Ranger class, huh? I can sweep all the creatures, but I probably do need to resolve this. Let's just dodge some damage here. I could draw, but let's just grab sciences. If we need to wait one more turn, I'm pretty sure that the worst that could happen is the opponent might draw a card somehow. Let's go iteration first. We need to get this cast. Okay, we do hit the land. It's good. I think we put this in the hand. This in the deck. This into exile. We go like this. We go get a mountain. We play this, and we reveal our mountain. So we have Fading Hope. And we pass the turn. Oh yeah. The mind games. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? All right, trigger the scry. Don't need those. Do I need this? I can get back my battle. That's busto. Let's make sure we have a stop at the beginning of the next turn. We can Epiphany here, but no real need to, and we have iteration, and we're setting up for that. So let's Galvanic Windfall. As you can see, the Cyclone Summoners are crucial to our strategy. I still haven't actually drawn them. It's making me wonder if they're not in the deck somehow. I definitely did not cut them on purpose. Sentinel, sure. Sure. I mean, guys, we could just do the Epiphany combo, but why not cause a little more nonsense? Why not show off some of the cool things the deck is really capable of? So you put that ability on the stack, you bounce it to hand with Divide by Zero using the stops, then you can play this again. It even triggers itself to do the draw. Oh god, 2 iterations? This is beautiful. I'm so happy. Oh, it's a massacre. Stop, CGB, they're turning off the video. How do you turn off the video when I'm causing this much chaos? How do you shut the video down when there's this much nonsense happening? And I know, they time walked on turn 2. I might keep this game because I think I handled it in a funny way. I don't know. You be the judge. Wow, Cyclone Summoner, where are you? I just want evidence that you exist. Say something. Oh, they drew a card. Oh no. 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 Oops. I know, man. I know. There's another one. Discard a card. Sweet. It's even better than I thought it was. Boingy. Why not? Why the heck not? Cyclone Summoner. Wouldn't want to miss a land drop. So stupid. Make the birdos stoppos. Do the honors. See, Cyclone Summoner is crucial to the deck in every conceivable way. Couldn't win without it. Pure giant tribal. Don't accuse me of otherwise. Remove a spell on the draw? Yeah, we'll give this a try. Combo. What's our opponent got? Spoopy sleeves. Is it just me or were these like the lamest attempt at sleevery? Like oh, just take some art, any art that looks blue, make it orange and black, no animation. They sold those, guys. They sold those. I don't know. Look at me judging things. Judging things I know nothing about, like art. Classic internet user CGB now. The heck is going on here? This ain't normal. Why do we have a view browser? Why have I drawn 2 copies of Unexpected Windfall in a row? Why? Nothing makes sense. I don't know, man. Do I just kill this? There might be a Reckless Stormseeker, which is a better target for the Rebuke. And we might be able to Galvanic the Rebuke. So let's wait a little longer. It's just a 2/2. Gross. Okay. Demon Bolt. Field of Ruin looking terrible here because we can't like set up Demon Bolt with iteration. I think we just use this though. What do we use it on? Let's see what they put on the stack. Maybe I need to hit the Socialite, maybe I don't. Need to draw land. Drawing 2 straight Unexpected Windfalls off the top was pretty cringe. Okay, that's gotta go. They got werewolves and vampires in the same deck? That's just weird. Come on. Come on, deck. What are you doing? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sweet. As you can see, I can't cast anything. Let's try closing the game. Oops, I hit concede. That wasn't closing the game. Nice. Iterations. Yeah. Let's do it. Probably not Fading Hope on turn 1 when I could copy it on turn 3. But you never know. The world is weird. Alright, I've got 2 iterations now, but I'm in the mirror, so I need to save them. We are not built for the mirror. Mirror bad. Not what we wanted to see at all. They might Jwari this. I guess we should wait then. We are a Snarl deck, so hold that basic till the last possible moment. They have no respect for Majwari. We could just get a draw 2 here. I think we do. Hopefully mana screw them. Would be nice. Nope. No mana screw was achieved this day. No unexpected windfall yet. We did go first. In theory, we could pop off first, but we need windfall. If they find windfall, ugh. This is one of the dumbest mirrors in the history of mirrors. Now, they might be the dragon build. It's totally possible. But there's no way they watched the recent World Championship and came out playing dragons, is there? Oh wait, dragons won the event. It might be the dragon build, which has way more counters and can give us a very hard time. If it's the mirror where we're both playing turns-based Epiphany, it's one of the dumbest things you'll ever see in the history of time. That's just a fact. Alright, windfall hand. Now what do we have? We have 8 cards here, so we're going to have to play one. Or discard. The discarding is going to be complicated. I guess we just discard an iteration or Fading Hope, I guess. Yeah, Fading Hope's probably the worst. Could have held this for a dragon. Don't think they're just going to go for the dragon anyway. But we'll see. Some people just go for the dragon, frickin' weirdos. Actually, I have to think about it here, because what if they do just stick a dragon? Maybe it was supposed to be an iteration. 2 seems a bit unnecessary. It's too bad this is tapped for next turn. We can't go iteration windfall. Okay, they're gonna chill. Think we hold. We might go windfall on end step if they tap out. Which, unlikely, but you never know. Yes, the staring match of the ages. Alright, this is it. This is it, guys. Iteration, windfall, iteration, epiphany. The opponent will do nothing. And you have seen the greatest mirror ever. The only thing that could go wrong is test of talents, I think. But we'll see. Opponents get up to some nonsense in these mirrors. Okay. Opponent says that's fine. This is fine. Sure is. All right. Iteration. Iteration. How many of these do you think they can counter? We're gonna find out. Can they counter 3? They might be able to. As soon as one of these resolves, though, it's over. So, tell me what you got. Enjoy the silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was here in my arms. There's one. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. Yeah, they're trying to put up a fight. They're scrapping. They're scrapping against the birds. They don't even know. Dude, I got 2 turns. Oh my god. The most fading of hope. I got all day. So this is my first extra turn. Let's go get this We'll give him the hand. Yeah. Yeah. Again, this will be fun. Dude, this is messed up. Peck him. Peck him on. Peck him down. Goodbye, Snarl. Guess we should try this first. We might hit another galvanic iteration. Yes, please. Oh, I kept my emotes today. Poggies. Dumbest mirror that exists. Wow. Literally just keep a hand with a combo and nothing else? Let's go for it. Hand does actually nothing, shouldn't keep it. This is a content thing. Don't question it. We're just gonna try a hand that does nothing but play lands, Galvanic Iteration, and Alrund's Epiphany and see if it wins. Oh my god. Don't tell me you're on, like, oh my god. If the opponent is actually playing some kind of a control deck, this hand might just be the nuts. Consider. Maybe it's the Demir Seji Witchy? Okay, they're foretelling. Right. Blue-white. Well, if they do nothing, let's go ahead and field their haul. In response, Memory Deluge. Well, that means I get my windfall, and that means they're going to lose, because I'm going to have a big mana advantage. Just calling it now. Well, I did draw some useless cards. All right, guys, do we go for it now or later? It's an interesting question, because the opponent could have double Jwari. And it's not like we have a million lands. Let's just wait. We're not under any pressure against blue-white. All you really have to do is wait. Which is another reason it's like the dumbest mirror deck of all time. It's so dumb. Just wait. I'll just be waiting here. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Oh, you run Foretell cards. I saw it coming, probably. How about the lands off the top, yeah? Just keeping that big mana advantage? Now we're just waiting for another windfall to copy. What is that, 4 straight lands? 5 off the top? 5 straight lands off the top? I'm not even complaining about it. Like in this match, it's actually a pretty good thing. Our opponent's doing it too. This is pretty funny. We can do this all day. Play absolutely every land. Usually most land wins. also if they do anything, like if they use their mana at all on their turn, it's over, because they can't win the war of countering each instance of Galvanic Iteration and each Alrund's Epiphany. Oh, the land dried up. You're discard into hand size. Riveting gameplay. They discard Devastating Mastery. They could have used that to blow up my treasures for 4 mana. But I guess it's still mana negative. It's still good for me. Yeah, discard again. Got them. Make them pay. Make them pay. Good lord. I mean, that's a lot of iterations. We can do 3 iterations and an Epiphany. They can counter 1, 2, 3, 4 if they have all the counters. So because of that, there's no need to act. We're still favored. We are still favored. Did you draw a land this time? Nah. Just keep discarding, baby. Out of there. Chuck 'em. That's right. They'll just keep getting ahead. We could make them respect the halls. I don't know. They'll probably draw Field of Ruin eventually. Maybe I am supposed to make them respect the hall, since they're the one who's kind of paralyzed and can't do anything. I still feel fine though. I'm pretty sure you can't lose this game as long as you don't act too quickly. You just wait till you have a windfall copied and a huge mana advantage, and then you go, and you can't actually lose. Battle. Let's get that scry action. You gonna just let me have that scry 3? Yes, you are. Thinking about, they're like thinking, do I counter that? What do I do? Memory deluge, sure. Probably just gets land and Test of Talents. You know, like, but CGB, how do you beat Test of Talents? I will, just wait. Just give me a minute. We'll get to it. Just give me enough mana, no problem. We'll divide our iteration back to our hand. Spells can't be countered, you say? What's in the graveyard you want? Nothing that interesting. A little bit of card draw is all. I can just Fading Hope or Rebuke it. It's interesting. Do I let them draw those cards? How many cards do they have in hand? They have 7? The idea of spells not being countered is pretty funny. Means that they do have to Fading Hope their own Leer. That shouldn't be a problem for them, though. Like, do I care? Do I care? You know what? Let's at least do this. Let's go get Teachings. If they want to counter this, if they want to fight this war, the more mana they tap this turn, the more likely they are to lose the game, so... pretty good for us. Actually, they might have just tapped themselves out of this game anyway. What is this, 8 mana? Like, if you do almost anything on your turn, you end up losing. Another land off the top, scry 3. Good cards. Pretty much all of them. So they're on 7. But, let's see, they can at most have 8 counter spells. We can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Epiphanies. Jesus. Okay. They probably test this. When they test it, in response, we go Galvanic, Galvanic, If they double test, we go divide one Galvanic. Resolves. Uh-huh. Dumbest thing ever. This also plays around Ajwari, right? And they out. All the saw it coming in the world doesn't save them. Gross. A vegan barbarian. Why am I not afraid? I have no, there's no fear in my heart when I read this name. Let's see if we get something to Spike Field here. Hey, did we finally find an aggro deck? Haven't played many aggros today. Can Galvanic a Spike Field Hazard? Nope, still not an aggro deck. Angels. Angels, though, is a dangerous mid-range deck. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll foretell you. So this with Galvanic Iteration can kill 2 Angels. So that's why I'm a little excited about it and not going for Expressive. Okay, let's see if they take Galvanic. Too bad I played the Spikefield Cave, huh? I didn't think they'd play Paulo. Thought they were going to play Angels. Some Angel decks run this. My Angel deck never runs this. I don't have the room. But if Angels wanted to lean more towards hating on this type of deck, they would run this. So it's a good call for them right now. Do we go for the Windfall? I think we go for the Windfall and discard a land. And then next turn we have Iteration Demon Bolt. We can wait though. We don't have to do it now. Mm-hmm. I know, I'm weird. I like to hold my iterations and not burn them. Not totally clear if that's correct. Okay. I think we wait until they play something. But I still think I like the Galvanic Iteration Demon Bolt play. Unfortunately, we can't divide by 0 as well. How about Iteration Divide by 0? That's an option. That's an option too. Could get Teachings. Yeah. And then we can Galvanic Iteration Demon Bolt later. Like next turn being later? Wow. Actually, that's pretty gross. This actually takes down the Spellbinder. Let's go. What do they have for 1 white? Oh, they're sitting in combat. Never mind. Maybe they're wondering how their life became what it's become. So sad. So this is a 4 mana play. This is a 3 mana play. So we're probably looking at Iteration Start from scratch. When our vegan barbarian finishes their tofu. Their tofu leg of turkey. Giant, massive drumstick of tofu. God, the salt is so real. Am I gonna finish a video today? Everybody gonna like disappear and salt rope me at some point? Was there like an update to the client that just ruined everything, made a bunch of disconnects happen? Or do they just hate my deck that much? They better hate my deck that much. It deserves it. Let's be real. Woo! All right, good roping. Let's get expressive on it. Okay, we got a land. I'm gonna keep this lovely Cyclone Summoner because my deck is Giant Tribal. Let no one tell you different. Boink. There's no way I'm cutting this game. Come on, the banter with a vegan barbarian? Who could resist it? Plus showing off all the sweet plays you can make with Galvanic Iteration, Demon Bolt, Divide by Zero. Like the kids need these strategies. You need to go out there and dominate the angel decks on the ladder and just smash them into the ground repeatedly and just assert dominance, you know? Let them know who's boss. Too long these mid-range casual decks have infested the ladder, making the casuals happy. That time I lost to the life gain deck, the Celestial Unicorn. Never forget. I will never forget. I am going to destroy every casual favorite until the end of time. Back to the tofu fields with you, vegan barbarian. Run! It's Godzilla! I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Hello, Godzilla. All right. You guys know me. I don't hello anybody, but I'm saying hello to Godzilla. Big fan of your work. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to meet you. Temple of the Dragon Queen revealing no dragon on red. Wait, Godzilla parties too? Oh my gosh, Godzilla, you're even cooler than I thought you were. No, I mean, it's blue, red, and green. Well, this could be a lot of things. Doesn't have to be party. Magda played around Jwari Disruption. Freaking Gigabrain over here. Godzilla's the smartest thing in the verse. All right, let's see what they do. I could just snap the rebuke, but I think I'm gonna divide something by 0 here. I think that's my play. Dude, everybody plays around Jwari now. Whoa, nothing? Interesting. Oh, should have played the field. I'm a Snarl deck. I'm gonna draw a Snarl next. It's gonna punish me for sure. Thinking. Okay. One Magda down. Sure, there's more Magdas. Otherwise, what's his hand doing? It's got land for days. Teamer Magda something. Told ya. All you got? Back. Back, I say. Not the matchup. I mean, we have not played white and green today. I knew it. I knew that would happen. We really have not played white and green today. They just have not shown up. Okay, let's foretell. Tap's so careful. I'm starting to feel like my taps are inadequate. All right, so we can bounce this Magda. I think we should just wait and try to bounce something bigger. They might counter it though. Let's go ahead and fix our mana up a little. We don't have enough blue sources. I'm taking out your temple. Don't think they can punish me too badly at instant speed. Their hand must have some dragon or chariot, but they must not have many because they're being very careful with it. No. No. I shuffled and then redrew that card? No. All right. Let's hold up both. Who knows? My God, they do nothing. Okay. Might counter this. I think we have to try, though. Like, we're getting to the point where we haven't done anything for a long time. We can't just be paralyzed. Besides, they might have negate or test of talents. Those have been way more in vogue for this style of deck. And I don't know what they're going to do about 7/7 Giant here. And it also eats their treasures. They go Dragon's Firing. Okay. It's going to take one more. You got him. You did what you had to do, Godzilla. If there's one thing Godzilla has, it's radioactive breath for days. So we could go for Epiphany Chain here and hope that that one last card isn't a negate, but it very well could and should be because they just haven't played anything else. So let's battle. Maybe they'll negate this. If they do, the Epiphany Chain next turn is going to be devastating. Devastating, I say. Okay, they don't do it. All right. Shields down. What you got? I want to see what cards you're holding back. Ranger class. It's been a really tough draw for Godzilla. Like, and this is the problem with the treasure decks, is sometimes you just draw the removal and the treasure makers without the payoffs. I still think they have a negate, though. Level 2. See that open mana? I still think they've got a negate. We draw Spikefield Hazard. There's an iteration. And another battle. Good stuff. So what we have to decide here, do we draw that negate? Or do we just play this tapped and do it all next turn when it's almost unnegatable? I think we go for it, because if they have the counterspell, that's fine. Because we just do this again next turn. So they could have double Jwari, very unlikely. Yeah. Yep. I also like learning that I'm right. Feels good, man. The third Magda. Shuffler being fine. Yeah, their deck is set up, but it wasn't enough pressure, and they drew way too many spot removal spells. It's kind of a tilt for them to draw that many spot removals in that game. Probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna discard the battle anyway. Even if I don't really want to cast the battle because I have birds, it's still better than another land right now. Alright. Very mediocre draws. But when you have a lot of turns in a row, I don't know if it matters. Cyclone Summoner. Hell yeah. So I could just kill these two and keep the bird beat down, or we can play Battle and Cyclone Summoner. Oh man, my birds, my beautiful birds. It's so good though. It's so good. As you can see, the deck really doesn't work without Cyclone Summoner. It's strictly giant tribal. Godzilla cowers seeing something its own size. How sad. Alright, Bolus Avatar. No way they're just playing white aggro. I guess we'll keep. We got 3 lands and Unexpected Windfall. Green? Okay. Okay, green's kind of the matchup we set out to hit with the giant, so let's see if the giant can do the giant's work here. Cobra, right after I play Spikefield Hazard. I haven't seen somebody play Cobra in green in a long time. They got me there. Roast it. Out of here. How about you just die? Actually, let's hold it till end step because ramping them is bad. Okay. I'll take 4 to keep from ramping them. All right, it's getting scary. We might take 8 damage next turn, but then we Cyclone the next turn. We hit him like a Cyclone. This is awkward. Am I discarding an Epiphany to ramp? I am. I think I really am. Because I need the land and I need the treasures. You could bank on drawing an untapped land, but I don't think that's worth it. So this was probably the worst thing I could have drawn. It's kind of funny, though. All right, yeah, build your battlefield. Let's go. Play some stuff. Yeah, there you go. I know. If I saw my opponent discard Allrun's Epiphany to their Windfall, I'd be like, oh no. Oh no, something terrible is about to happen. Get him! Hit him like a cyclone, cyclone, cyclone. Give it to him night long, night long. I don't know if that's actually how the song goes. I'm not that hip or cool. I just know against mono green, this is what she came for. Care to try again? From the top. Okay, they've got a 1-drop. Lucky them. Most of the builds don't run Sentinel either. This is like old school. Discard this, draw 2, bounce something. And just do this now. Actually, they might go for a really complicated play with a Blizzard Brawl, and you'd want to wreck it. You would want to wreck that play. So let's go. Unexpected Windfall, discard this, draw 2. Fading Hope, bounce something if they try to Blizzard Brawl this, because it would be such a blowout if they tried. And then if we draw a Galvanic Iteration, we're taking 2 turns in a row, and... Okay, then. In that case, we're going to discard this Fading Hope, draw 2, see what we see. Ooh! Give this the business, because we can. The opponent can tap here, resolve it, and then we're going to Cyclone it. Oh my god, I'm a monster. All right, this is a 6/6 actually. Can't block this. We're just going to take some turns. Then we'll Cyclone it if we need to. Ignore the Wren. It's just more stuff that will be in our opponent's hand in a minute. Oh, we hit him with a Cyclone, baby. Green can't handle the Cyclone. Diamond 1, win and in match. The doorway to Mythic. Can we get there? Got a final boss this opponent. To get our biggest and shiniest of diamonds. I know I've played this person a few times. For some reason, the first thing that came to my head is that they play meme decks. Let's see if I'm wrong. In before mono white. Let's be ready for the aspirant. Just do this and say go. Might mean that we have to play a Snarl Tap later. What a big brain. God darn it. No aspirant one time. We'll see if Summoner can do its work in this game. We need to find a Windfall. We need to be able to combo. Also, Elite Spellbinder is absolutely nuts against Cyclone Summoner because the effect only triggers when you cast it from hand. Look at him go. It's just working these Sentinels. I think we need the... Yeah, I think we need the Divide by Zero here. We're taking a beating early. Our interaction's not lined up. They might go activate Haven. They don't. They go for Adversary. Well, it's a target for the Hazard now, but then I'm not playing Divide. Oh well, is what it is, I guess. So they can pay first and it's still on the stack, right? If not, I'll just divide it. Yeah, it's on the stack. Still taking 6, though. Still getting brutalized here. And next turn, they could deal me 7, and I'm down to 4. Ooh, there's a Windfall, but we got tapped lands. It's been a rough draw. Oh, we needed that Windfall, too. Windfall right into Summoner. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to draw Battle, I guess? Don't go for the Haven. No Haven, no Haven, no Haven. I mean, if they're not going for Haven, they're playing something else, so it's not like I'm really saving myself. So if we take this, we hope that they say go, then we divide. Or we prevent the damage. I guess I'm looking out for the damage. Do we dig? I think we do this. Yeah, their draw just lined up great against us. If they had other cards, if they had the classic Luminarch Aspirant, it would have been a very different game. Their draw was, like, lined right up. Let's see if they add more to the board. They've already got a lethal board with the Haven. Okay. 5 mana. I guess when you want 2 sciences... maybe I was supposed to Windfall there. Oh, okay. Cringe. I was probably supposed to Windfall there. Yeah, big cringe. So what's the card that does the job? We need to draw like Battle, right? And we're going to be on 6, not 7. Okay. Fading Hope. Something. We need Galvanic Iteration, and then we still need a way to stop one more threat. It's looking really bad. Divide by Zero, Fading Hope. That's two things. Divide by Zero can draw as well. I'm trying to think if we do it now and get... Do we have another Sciences? We do. So, if we go Divide by Zero now and do Sciences again, we go to 5, and then we Fading Hope the Haven. Are we going to weasel out of this? There's a chance. Well, it's like no way they have it again, right? There's no way. But he does have it again. Rebuke. I mean, removal's removal, but I feel like I need Battle of Frost and Fire. I feel like a removal spell won't be good enough. Especially going to 2 here. So they replay Haven. They replay creatures. No! Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, we'll have to draw perfect. Oh, that is it. If they take the summoner, oh, they nerfed the summoner. They nerfed it hard. Okay. What do we need? Alrund's Epiphany, Demon Bolt. Demon Bolt not good enough. Epiphany not good enough. Look how close it was. If we had drawn the Epiphany into like the iteration, we would have had it. Oh, wow, what a game. Oh, I'm mad, but what a game. All right, we'll have to wait till next time to get our bigger diamond. I blew that game, by the way. I didn't cast Windfall the turn I should have. I started, like, the first move I made was to cast a Sciences, and it should have been to cast a Windfall, and I would have had the treasures to play the Summoner sooner. The opponent might have been ready with the Spellbinder, or they might have top decked it. It's hard to say, but I definitely made a big mistake in that match.